Hello everyone, my name is Sunny Dub and welcome back to my Let's Play Fallout 4 Survival Mode. We've just wrapped up going through Kellogg's memories in the memory den with the help of Dr. Amari. We also had Nick's help. He was integral to being able to go through what was left of Kellogg's brain. Don't think really have too much more business I want to take care of here in Good Neighbor. I know there are other quests we could do, but I flagged the main ones that I wanted to flag, and we'll be back here another time, I'm sure. You look awfully familiar. You guys have played through this part of the game before. You probably know who that is, or it's just a... Maybe it's just a settler that just happens to look like him. I'm not sure. But it would make sense that he'd be hanging out tailing us. So halfway to level 50. What's our next step? The glowing sea. We need to track down a man named Virgil. Can't say dog meat would make the best companion to take us into the glowing sea, but Dance seems like an alright companion to take along. We've also got to find a brewing machine, a Silver Shroud costume, and a bunch of other quests that I have been putting off. So, question is, do we go straight for the glowing sea? Or do we do some of this stuff that is in the surrounding East Coast areas? I don't know. I'd feel wrong if we didn't go straight to the glowing sea. We're on the fast track to find Sean, so let's keep on it. Alright, I spent the night here at Somerville Place, I believe it's called. Here at the edge of the glowing sea. And it is a sufficiently shitty day. Oh, I think we'll finally get to try out some of our new toys. I didn't bring the cryolator with me. As I was discussing, it's not the best weapon. What the hell? Why is there a sentry bot so close to this settlement? Can I shoot this thing? Guess that answers my question. Well, unfortunately, I don't have Kate with me anymore, so we can't get in that door. But I'll rest a little easier knowing that those people won't be attacked randomly by a sentry bot. I'm not sure if you can enter the glowing sea from multiple angles, or if you have to follow the road down like the map marker is telling me. I'm just going to follow the yellow brick map marker, just to be certain. After spending so long in Kellogg's brain, I'm ready for some actual combat. Last episode was not combative enough for me. Or the last two episodes, really, were not... Oh, Rad Scorpion. Okay. Oh, I one-shotted it. Oh, right. You're not supposed to habitually reload fusion cores, otherwise you'll end up with a bunch of partial fusion cores in your inventory, I think. Right? Or does it actually eject the fusion core? Do you lose it if you reload? Or does it... Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Huh. Each fusion core gives you 500 shots. I'm not sure if reloading a Gatling laser just ejects the fusion core and you lose it, or not. I'll have to go back and look at this footage to see for certain if it does or not. I don't know if I had 10 or 11 fusion cores on me. Well, I have 1 in my suit, and I have 9 here. Surely reloading prematurely wouldn't ditch the whole core. Okay, not the best long-range weapon. Seems more like a mid-range weapon to me. Though it does some damage. So what if you just switch weapons? You switch weapons. Say we go to the plasma shotgun. We're still showing 8, 9, 10. So we still have the same number of fusion cores. Interesting. Maybe I'll use the Gatling laser as more my close-range weapon. Maybe it was not smart for me to bring this plasma gun, because that's what I intended to use it for, is close-range fighting. I don't like the spin-up time, though. Can you guys tell I've never used the Gatling laser before? I've never invested in heavy guns on another character before. And actually, all the enemies here in the glowing sea are going to be really resistant to radiation damage, so plasma scattergun's probably not the best weapon. Energy weapons tend to be a little bit more resistant than ballistic weapons or traditional firearms as well when they're mutated. So I knew I don't want to use Overseer's Guardian, but it's just the best weapon for the situation, unfortunately. So that's what I'm going to have out. Feral Ghoul. Oh, they're inside here. Okay.
Let's show them how the Brotherhood does it.
Where's the entrance to this building? Level up. And we get an Exterminator's Flamer, a thoroughly shitty weapon. I don't really think Flamers are very usable in this game. They were really good in Fallout 3, I want to say. I don't know that I ever used a Flamer in New Vegas, but I remember using it in Fallout 3, and it was pretty good. Okay, oh, another one. God, where do they keep coming from? Deadeye lever action rifle. Uses 4570 government. Time slows down for a moment while using the sights. Semi-automatic, I assume. Yeah, it'd be a lever action, of course. Good range. Low fire rate. Very low fire rate, seems. Decent accuracy. Weighs 10 pounds. 92 damage. Okay, we'll have to mod that out and see what it's like. Somehow I doubt it will outperform Overseer's Guardian, but we could try it. Wait, oh, we should be using the plasma gun here. Even though they're ghouls, I forgot my plasma scatter gun is a ghoul specialized killing weapon. Do I have anything active? I have lethargy and I'm parched. Let's eat a blood bug steak for extra max HP. Use an antibiotic. And we'll drink a couple waters. And now that I busted out the damn plasma gun, that's especially powerful against ghouls, the ghouls have all been dispatched. Office duties, Mrs. Hart. Since I won't be here for tonight's service, I've hidden the key to the safe underneath the pew behind you. If you happen to need access to it for whatever reason, thank you for handling the office duties tonight. Keep the key with you and I'll get it from you next Wednesday. Okay. Nice, one shot. Okay, I hear more of them. Gooified. More ghouls? Are they spawning, like, inside this house? Like, what's going on? Not sure I can shoot through this window. I think there's glass there. Damn it, dog meat.
Poor animal. It appears to be in dire need of medical attention.
Oh, I missed this. Sunglasses, brain fungus, I'll take that. This is more my type of episode. Lots of action. Oh, I missed that. Pro Snap camera, duct tape. Yeah, it seems like these guys just come out of the walls or something. Keep spawning. I really like my new headlamp on my power armor. Looks very realistic. My immersion levels are they're off the charts. Person might even say they're over 9,000. So the XL1 power armor is doing its job. We're doing pretty well. Plenty of radiation resistance on this puppy. 1,050 to be exact. I don't really want to try this Deadeye lever action rifle till I've modified it. I don't want to make my judgment till I see what it's like with Gun Nut 4 applied to it. Glowing Rad Scorpion.
I heard something. Hostile vaporized.
Wait, did that teleport that fast? Those things dig through the ground at like 60 miles an hour or something. Alright, now that I have a moment where I'm not being pummeled by ghouls, let's go ahead and spend our level 50 perk. I'm at a little bit of another crossroads as far as what I want to go for next. I don't really know. There are a few perks that I'm interested in. I'd like more ranks in Chemist, but I probably won't really need to be doing chems too much. We're getting really powerful at this point of the game, and the enemies haven't quite super scaled up yet to the point where they're becoming more bullet spongy. Robotics Expert is something I'm going to want eventually, but it's not really a top priority until we are ready to do Automatron. We could get more points in Charisma just for convenience sake. You know, not having to pop great Mentats or put on Charismatic gear to pass Charisma checks would be nice, but it's pretty low priority. The Luck Tree has some excellent perks in it if we wanted to use VATS more heavily. To this point, I haven't really needed to. I definitely want Ninja. Since we do use a Silenced Overseer's Guardian, that damage would be increased by Ninja with the ranged sneak attacks. And I plan on using a Gauss rifle. That'll probably replace my laser musket, so that would also be increased by Ninja. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman is the one that's good for silenced weapons. I want Mr. Sandman and I want Ninja. But I also want a Perception perk, Demolition Expert. Your explosives do 25% more damage. You can craft explosives at any chemistry station. It opens up a bunch of recipes for us. Endurance would be nice just for scaling our HP up. Better Criticals and Critical Banker are some of the better perks in the Luck Tree that we could get access to. Lone Wanderer, meh. I'm going to be using companions to get their perks, and for the fun of having companions around. And also the annoyance of having them constantly bitch at you and block you in doorways and stuff. So let's just go with Agility. I want to go towards getting Ninja and Mr. Sandman because those are perks that will actually give me more damage with weapons that I plan on using or am already using currently. So we'll get our agility up to 3.
We may have a problem here. Hold up. I think we're being stalked.
I have to be very careful. I'm not carrying a whole lot of ammo on my Overseer's Guardian. I wasn't planning on using it heavily. But I didn't really consider what type of enemies I'd be facing on the next venture.
No mercy!
It's taken 2 shots for most of these scorpions to take them out. Upping our agility also has the benefit of allowing us better use of the jetpack whenever we eventually install that. I'm just kind of waiting till I have probably started Automatron before I switch to the jetpack. Jetpacks are fun, but I really like the motion-assisted servos because they give me extra carry weight. And once I start Automatron,
I don't think we're alone.
25 shots. Wow. Once we start Automatron, we'll have access to some companions that can carry a ton of gear, and carry weight won't really be much of an issue anymore. At least not as much as it is right now. And then I can justify swapping out some carry weight for the utility of a jetpack. And the jetpack uses action points as well as fusion cores to propel it. So we'll want, 9-10 agility to really maximize our jetpack usage.
I don't think we're alone.
Capsized factory. Huh, it looks like you can drop in here. What have we here? Makes sense that the developers would drop a bunch of radiation supplies in the glowing sea. As if you did come here unprepared, you'd be desperately searching for the stuff. Seems like most of the interior areas here have ghouls in them. So I'll make a note to pull out the plasma scattergun anytime I go in indoors. Go into interiors here.
No way I can pick this.
Also not carrying a terrible lot of plasma cartridges. Thinking after I kind of test out all these new weapons that I've been accruing. I'll make a shorter list, shorten my loadout again, so I'm not carrying quite as large an arsenal. Another flamer. Critical damage causes frenzy. 16 pounds for a 600 cap item. It's decent value to weight though. Take that. Sell it if nothing else. Okay, this one's tough. Go for the legs. Cloaking leather chest piece. Being hit in melee generates a stealth field for 10 seconds once per 60 seconds. Weighs 5, value 125. Probably just sell it. Now that I think about it, having a Ghoul Slayer plasma scattergun is pretty convenient actually, because it's a lightweight weapon with lightweight ammunition that's good against, the way I built it, it's for close range combat, and what enemies are the most one of the more common enemy types that I fight in close combat that could possibly hurt me. Ghouls. So 50% damage on a plasma scattergun is a lot nicer than I originally thought. Kinda glad that I have it. I mean, I'd take a 2-shot or an instigating one over the Ghoul Slayer variant, but... Alright, we've got some kind of... Ooh, a glowing death claw, I think. If we can't get a headshot on. Actually, no, the head's really armored, isn't it? We want to shoot it in the belly. The belly is the weak point of a death claw. Let's see if we can't one-shot this death claw with 6-crank musket to the chest. Alright, it's fighting a rad scorpion. Turn around.
Hold up. I think we're over there.
That definitely did not kill it. Oh my gosh, this still has a lot of health. Alright, that thing was pretty tough. Nothing we couldn't handle. What's our health looking like? 230 of 306, so we need to heal for about 70 HP. How about we use... Mutant Hound Chops. That'll also take away a little bit of radiation. Atlantic offices. You almost have to lead the shots a little bit with the projectile time of the plasma rifle. It's weird. I'm so used to hit scan weapons. I've always preferred laser weaponry, but I will say Bethesda outdid themselves making the plasma weapons pretty damn cool. Oh.
Do it in the Brotherhood.
Lots of legendaries in the glowing sea. Poisoner's leather left leg. I assume this probably goes back up. Maybe? That's probably all you can do is go back up.
Going up.
It's a pretty simple little ruin. Oh god. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. A bloated glowing one. I don't know if we can pick up any radio stations out this far, can we? Yeah, nope. Didn't think so. Alright, so we've got another fusion core here. I'm going to do a test, because I really want to know if we take our Gatling laser, say we fire a few shots, we got 496 ammo in this fusion core, and looks like 9 in reserve according to my ammo count thingamajigger. Under the ammo tab, it shows a bunch of 99, 97s, and 4 100s. Reload? Okay, the reserve count does not go down. It just swaps out one of the reserve fusion cores. So you get a new fresh 500 shots, and one of the other, 99 out of 100 or 97 out of 100 fusion cores go into your backpack, so to speak. So that's good to know. I don't have to worry about cutting out my habitual reloading with this weapon. I do that with all weapons. Old habit from playing FPS. And it would hurt my brain dearly if I forced it to stop reloading. So even in XO1 power armor, we're still accruing a decent amount of radiation as we pass through these highly irradiated areas. But I think I've got a handful of Radaway on me. So that should keep us safe. Even if we stayed here for a long time. Days, even. Maybe at the top of this hill, we'll get a good vantage point, see where we're at. What we're looking at. Okay, that looks like a settlement. There's a metal building. Whoa. What was that? I don't know what the hell that was. Sounds like the radiation is going up. Crater of Adam. 66 EXP. Ooh, we're about to level up again.
Will never fall.
Hi there.
Hi.
May Adam bless you with his glow.
Okay, so there are people out in the glowing sea. And they're crazy. Who would have guessed it?
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Adam's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground. Adam? What's going on here?
Adam reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
Speaking of Adam touching the world, I was watching another Let's Play the other day, and it really brought up a great point. Miniature Nerd, actually, was who brought it up. In Fallout New Vegas, you save a group of crazy ghoul cultists that are looking to join, I think, Adam. I don't know if they specifically mention Adam, but they're looking to go to, like, ghoul heaven, or like they're making an exodus to a better place where they are supposed to be enveloped in a great glow of radiation, where humans would be killed, but the ghouls would flourish. And I kind of wondered if Miniature Nerd was right in mentioning that it's a possibility that when you send them off in their Repcon rocket ship in Fallout New Vegas, maybe they come here to the glowing sea. Now, I can't say I've ever found them here in the glowing sea, but it's kind of cool to think. Maybe they came here to the Commonwealth.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
We should have brought Piper. She's a member of the Children of Adam. She's an acolyte. Wasn't really her choice, though. Alright, so that lady sends us... Whoa, I hope that didn't hurt anybody. Okay, good. I forgot about the whole ground slam thing. She told us where to find Virgil. Deeper in the glowing sea, of course. Brother Ogden.
If you are in need, then it is my place to aid you. At cost, of course.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Of course.
I did not know this. There's a brother here that will trade with you. Let's take a look and see what we are doing, what kind of deal we're making here. Let's go inventory and inventory. I am gaining some ammo types that I value over other types, selling Ogden some of my ammo, buying a bunch of junk that I am likely to use. I also bought the 2 fusion cores that he has on him. More plasma cartridges because I'm running out on my person. Fertilizer, steel, etc. And I'm giving him, in addition to what I already mentioned, the ammo, the vendor trash, legendaries, and some cigarettes and drugs that I don't need, along with some pre-war money. And I'm getting 181 of his 207 caps. And if you guys are wondering why I am so low on caps, it's because I have invested so much in making all of those vendor stands, and I bought a bunch of shipments of various materials to build up Hangman's Alley. If some of you had been wondering about that. If I didn't make that clear, I think I mentioned it, but... It takes between like 1,500 and 3,000 caps for a lot of the vendor stands.
The
At level
soul
3.
can only be made clean in Adam's fire.
Alright, let's not steal from the crazy radiation worshippers.
Excuse me.
In the end, we are all Adam's children.
Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say. So, from here we go west. And, oh my god, I just took a lot of radiation while I was trading with Brother Ogden. We might have to do something about that. I sold a lot of my Radaway. Radaway takes 600 rads off. So this should actually cancel out almost all of the radiation. But you know what? I don't think we even need to. We've got decontamination arcs at a couple of our settlements. As long as I don't drop below like 50% of my max health, and as long as we're cautious, we should be okay.
Hear that? We've got company.
Ooh. Behind me. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't get hit. Alright. There we go, level up. Level 51. See, these fighting action episodes are much better for my EXP. Level progression is much faster. So, I guess we'll just take another invested point in agility training, giving us for agility. And the next level we can decide whether we want to start investing in Mr. Sandman, or we can keep going down the agility tree in order to get access to Ninja. I think Ninja is probably the higher value perk. 15% more sneak attack damage with silence weapons versus the more versatile 2.5 times damage on sneak attacks with ranged weapons. Yeah, this is going to work on everything, not just your silence weapon, so it'll buff my laser musket and whatnot as well. So we'll just keep going down agility till we get to Ninja. That'll be the plan. Man. Looks like we got another Death Claw off in the distance.
We may have a problem here. We're clear.
Easy. I would like the Deathclaw meat. Make steak later. So collect that. And I probably don't need the hide. Leather and bone. I don't pick up a whole lot of leather and bone. You mostly just use bone to make oil. I don't usually have a shortage of oil, unless I make a ton of turrets. And leather and cloth are mostly important. It seems like if you use normal armor rather than power armor, you don't really use that so much for your power armor upgrades. Aw, come on.
For glory!
How can I miss? We're collecting blood samples for a scribe aboard the Pridwin. Those go for some pretty significant caps. I think a bunch of different creatures that are mutated have a chance to drop the blood samples, if I understand correctly. I can't remember what amount we agreed upon per vial, but it's pretty high, if I'm not mistaken. I think I missed one of the bodies, but whatever, it's fine. We don't need to pick up every single little thing. Man, look at those rocks. They're just glistening in the rain. Pretty darn cool. Oh my, we've got a legendary Deathclaw to take out. Let's open with a laser musket. Alright, that made it mutate. That wasn't very hard. Helps when you open up the fight with a 6-crank laser musket, sneak attack critical. Just think what that'll do with Ninja here in a few levels. Auto stim combat armor left leg. Automatically use a stim pack when hit while at or below 25% health once every 60 seconds. Question is, does it use a stim pack out of your inventory, or does it use an imaginary auto stim pack that is generated by the armor legendary effect? Annoying thing about using the Gatling laser and habitually reloading like I do is definitely going to be ending up with a huge amount of partially used fusion cores. But, you know, it's fine, whatever. Alright, this is where they marked on my map. Dog meat, no. Why you gotta do that, dog meat? Ruin my sneaking. Alright, non-aggressive turret. We are good to enter. No frag mines, no other traps. Yes.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden
Our rogue
moves.
Institute scientist
I
is
know
a
you're
super
from the
mutant.
Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
I need your help.
My help? With what? How did you even find me anyway?
It doesn't matter. What does matter is what you know about the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
Hardly.
Relax, big guy. Kellogg won't be coming after you. He's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
Well, he's mostly dead. There's a little bit of him left in Nick Valentine, but it doesn't really count.
Is it so hard to believe?
Of course it is. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Took some effort, but yeah, I did.
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Can you tell me anything about the Institute? I need to get in there. I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get in the Institute. Quit your whining. I just need to know how to get inside. Relax. I just need to know how to get in there. Okay, these options are all basically the same with just varying tones.
Can you tell me anything about the Institute? I need to get in there.
Can I? Are you joking? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
It doesn't matter.
Fine. You know what? I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I can help you get in there. But I want something in return.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right? Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Oh, pause the game for a minute. Hang on. So he's saying there's a cure, a way to reverse transformation via the FEV virus. You can reverse becoming a super mutant. Paladin Dance was not the right choice of companion to bring here. He's got to feel so terrible finding out that there may actually be a way he could have saved Cutler, who was his best friend. And then he killed him, thinking he did the right thing. I wonder if there's any unique dialogue, if he's going to say something after this conversation, or either maybe after we find the serum someday. If it exists. Hint, hint.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Sort of. Wasn't in person, though. Sure, lots of them, she says sarcastically.
Sure. Lots of them.
Don't bullshit me. More than one of them and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Sounds fun.
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute, remember? They're your ticket in. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
So, we just have to find and kill some badass Terminator synth that Kellogg was even afraid of. Wonderful.